I grew up in South Africa, so I don't know any other languages. I can speak a little bit of Zulu, but that's about it. So I don't think anyone would appreciate that. So I'm here to talk about openAPS, which is a project I've been working on with a whole bunch of people internationally. That is our kind of slogan. We use something called open source, which like NightScout means that anyone can download it, anyone can go and modify it, and anyone can make it do what they want to do. And openAPS is specifically, if I can get this to work, my system is built for my wife, who is a type 1 diabetic. She's been a type 1 diabetic since 1985, when she was 2 years old. Her mother worked at Roche and various other places doing diabetes education, so she learned a lot about diabetes growing up, and I think that she had the best possible kind of person to help manage her diabetes as a child. So this is kind of when she started. There's 3 to 4 weeks between the photos on the left and the right. She lost a lot of weight. She ended up in hospital having to have her head shaved and things like that. And she used the technology on the left, which was about that big, and it did your glucose monitoring. It took a few minutes to give you the results. Over the years, there've been a lot of up and downs for her. It's like things went well, things went badly, things went well again. And she and I originally gave this presentation to some doctors in London, which is where we live. And she wanted to talk about some of the things that went well for her, some of the things that went not so well for her. And, you know, some of the things that they said all the way back in 1985 were, don't worry, there will be a cure by the time you're in high school. And, you know, she ended up with taking Humalog. They said, don't worry, it's just like you don't have diabetes at all. There's nothing to worry about. And then even though she had an A1C of 7.5, the doctors would say, oh, you'll end up, on dialysis by the time you finish university. You have to take care of yourself. It's a very kind of impactful thing. In 1999, she went to a conference and they said, don't worry, there'll be something like a pacemaker that you put in. You know, you'll wear it, and in 10 years, everything will be fine. You know, they'll solve it for you. And she, because her mom was involved in diabetes care, she ended up on a pump very early in 2002, and she absolutely loves the pump. She would never go back to injection. I think that's pretty much most people's reaction. In 2006, she started using the first CGMs. She loves them and she hates them at the same time. And the doctors tell her you are very reliant on your technology. You've got to pretend you don't have a pump, pretend you don't have a sensor. And she's one of these people that wants to move forward. So that didn't sit well with her. So I think what's happened over the last 30 years is that she's had good times, bad times. She's had anger, she's hated her diabetes, she's loved the treatment, she's hated the treatments, and she's had a very kind of all over the place. And I think all of you will recognize this. You all have positive times, negative times, things that you're angry, things that you're sad. And where she ended up about a year and a half ago is that she was exhausted and she was demotivated. I remember speaking to her about, well, I read an article a few weeks ago and they said there's a cure coming, and she was like, I don't believe it. I just don't believe that it's going to happen. So she'd been managing her diabetes for 30 years, every day, hundreds of times a day, making decisions, doing all of these things. She had an A1C of 10.4. She was very unhappy with it. She didn't feel like she made an improvement on her A1C. She would try things, would end up worse than it was before, then slightly better, then worse. And she just didn't feel like things were working well for her. And at this stage, I started to kind of take more of an active interest in things because, I let her manage things. She started kind of going, well, I don't want you involved originally when we started going out.